Okay, quick Friday morning radar update. DAX through opening range high, FTSE through opening range high, the 250 gap down. I don't know if there was something what sort of weighted that one down today. Not sure, not looked. And a small gap up, well, a gap up in the small caps, and that's just closed its gap. And small caps are extremely buoyant today. Fantastic run for the portfolio this week. 3 new highs yesterday, punching again today. Let's quickly go and have a look through today's volume leaders. It is 11:15. We should have traded about 38% to be on average volume. I'll quickly go through these in order of sector. See what's in there. I see one of my stocks in there already. Fan, I know a few of you are still riding that at trading basis. Fantastic. JLP, yeah, fantastic results. This one's holding really good relative strength as the sector has been, as a whole, has been trading awful. So, however you want to look at it. Time or price, it's going the time route. It's a little bit price, but it's amazing how news tends to come out when the stock is in that area where people start to puke positions. It's amazing how that happens. But yeah, fantastic. Talking my own book. Trying to trade. I've been sharing process over prediction, risk management first. Sumo got bought out, didn't it? Moving on into the small caps. I'll put 38% in these as well. In order of sector, SUR. Yes, I added to this one, as I added to water as well last week. Added to both of them. Added to water 4 times now. Added to this one. Must be, I don't know how many times I've added to it. Must be 3. Not sure. Anyway. Stage 1. I'd call it a stage 2, I think. It's early days for that one, hopefully. Maybe I've only added to it once after the initial buy, I'm not sure. Without looking, I haven't got the memory for that. Talking my own book again, I do have a little bit of a position in this as well. You can see my plan. If it moves above there, I trail and I add, scaling in. There's a few of mine on the leaderboard today, I think. There's another one. This is another one. I have a position in this. I plan to trail and add above that line at the top right hand side. 50% at 50 pence area. It could base out under that. Jarvis, yep, high five to those riding this one. No reason to lose this trade yet. It's been doing absolutely fine. And it's what we call trail mode. The early sort of ads and bases and ads, and it's had so many opportunities to build a position in this. Anyone should be riding a full position by now, I would think. The last chance saloon, I think, from my style was this pullback day here. And, back above there, those who got involved last year, there was so much opportunity. You can't be in everything, but yeah, getting paid handsomely. Someone told me someone who was riding this got bored of this and found it a little bit boring and went on to more exciting places. And boring does pay the bills. You know, if you've got free cash, what is the point in closing a trade? What's trading towards good growth, trading towards everything I like in a growth stock, apart from the beta side. It's a bit of a low beta in the sector. What's the point in going? You know, boredom leaves more money on the table than anything else. You know, well, top slicing and boredom. Just selling something for no reason, just through boredom. It's rising on the longer term time frame. You come back, and as long as you're trailing your risk management, you come back, and then all of a sudden, you know, you've done a lot of nothing in the previous 6 months, and you look at the trade you were bored with, and it's made a lot of money without you. Metal Tiger, it's kind of trying to turn up there. It's kind of a low beta way of getting exposure, isn't it? Well, let's move on. VLG, a lot of expert opinions on, you know, on the antivirus news saying that all these stocks were dead. This one's gone sideways. You know, well, that is pretty much sort of dead, isn't it, sideways? But a lot of them went straight back up. But, you know, more importantly, it didn't drop down into losing territory, did it? It just went sideways, and it's been consolidating the big move prior it did make. Moving on through the POS area. And BKS, probably talking my own book again. Do not quote me on this. Process over prediction, risk management first. Half the trades will be losers. It tends to run in waves of winners, waves of losers. Good markets, you shouldn't be getting a lot of losers. You certainly shouldn't be getting big losers. You know, big losers should be black swan, you know, like cake, you know, going bankrupt. I've been going on about this week, and I'm just going to drop it live today. If you've got big losers, it's because you haven't put the work in. You need to get in touch with the risk management first. Big losers just mean lack of risk management. Full stop. If you getting more than one big loser, you know, you should every blue moon, you know, you will get the occasional black swan. You know, position size for it up front, so you can, you know, big winners should eclipse big losers in this game. That's the only thing you've got to be in charge of to make money over the longer term. You know, so there is no place for repeated big losses in this game. Once you've got position sizing and risk management, losses are 1 maximum, plus or minus slippage. You know, 1R, risk management, position size for it. And, you know, if you trail stops, on average, your losses will get smaller. I have a position, talking my own book. Don't want to curse it. Yeah. Continue on from that. Cake's doing okay, isn't it? Still still grinding. So yeah, pretty good day out there. JLP being the star today for me, and a good run. Seeing the volumes fill in. You know, we've traded. We've traded more. We've seen more closing highs than we've seen in more than 3 months now. So, but you know, by tonight's screening session, I guarantee we've seen more than we've seen in the last 3 months. I will run it tonight, and we will see what hits the screening session. Okay, leave it there.